What's up, guys, and welcome back to part 2 of our playthrough of Sorcery, Book 4, The Crown of Kings. In the previous part, we managed to finally get into Manpang by taking on the 4 guards. I'm sure there's a way to get past them by sneaking, but we managed to end up having to fight them all.
Accidentally fight every single one of them.
We are cursed by touching the flesh of the centaur kind of guy or girl, and we only have a couple of days, I think, before we just die from the results of being cursed. So we do need to find someone called Kalitas or something like that. But I think we left it where we just gotten through past the guards and we left it on a choice. So I guess we should find out what that is because I can't remember. So
yeah, well, basically today we'll probably just get as far as we can until we die, and then we know not to sleep in that cave.
Yeah, and then we should be able to get to this point without having to fight the guards and a lot of bad stuff. So let's see what happens.
The scene inside the doors is encouraging. There is a large courtyard before you, and in the early morning light, groups of the fortress's inhabitants are coming to life. This is encouraging because you will probably be able to mingle with these groups and make your way inconspicuously. You close the door behind you and walk into the courtyard. Trying your best to act naturally, you advance towards the far side of the courtyard, where it seems that the entrance to the main keep will be. You're aware that you may well be the only human in the courtyard, and that this fact may arouse some suspicions, so you steer around to the right. One group, some distance ahead of you, starts to take an uncomfortable interest in your progress. Do you remember now?
No.
Making you feel a little uneasy. One of them points at you, and the others look in your direction. You cannot tell whether their intentions are malevolent or not. Will you ignore this and continue towards them?
Mm-hmm.
Will you instead take a route tending to the left and heading towards a pillory? I'm guessing we're trying to keep concealed, sort of thing. Or will you pass to the left side of the group, even though this is actually steering towards another group of creatures?
Wow. What's up, John? How you doing? So we can either walk towards the people who are staring at us, we can walk past them and around them to another group of people, or we can just go left towards out of the way. Is that right?
I think so.
Should we be ballsy and walk towards the people?
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking to look, the least shady thing we could do would just be to approach the people that are staring and pointing. If we start running off and hiding, it's going to make people suspicious.
If we walk past them in towards another group of people, the other group of people might be like way worse.
Yeah, these people could be looking out for us and we don't even know about
it. Maybe they're the black elves and they remember our jokes. So
yeah, maybe.
So let's go.
They didn't go down too well last time.
No, they didn't.
So ignore it and continue towards them. 3, 2, 5.
Yeah, have we written down this is our starting point for the day? Nice.
And with my new starting map of Manpang.
Maybe write down these stats just in case.
We got our skill back, didn't we? 10 plus 2.
From getting inside the fortress.
10 and 10.
Ignore this and continue towards them. 3, 2, 5, okay? You walk determinedly across the courtyard. As you get closer to the group ahead, you recognise their shapes. Sight masters. Well, they're going to know.
Sight masters?
Yeah. Isn't that like Fallout or something, that icon?
No.
There's like
I don't think so.
Like Bioshock or something. There's like a hand clicking like I don't know, it seems like a logo from a game. Yeah.
Hey, Scott!
Hey, Scott, how you doing? So they're sight masters. Their large eyes are a sure giveaway, but what are sight masters doing here? You remember the sight master sergeant good wishes you. But what are the sight masters doing here? You remember the sight master sergeant's good wishes as you left the outpost settlement. These creatures with powers of ultravision are closely allied with the Analan crown. You are astonished to see them in a place such as this. Could they be spies sent to infiltrate Manpang, or are they traitors aligned to the power of the darkness? They seem to recognize your origins too, and no doubt you both are thinking along the same lines. You eye them suspiciously as you approach. One of them beckons you over. Will you approach as he wishes, or ignore them and continue walking? I mean, we might as well just approach them, yeah. Okay, so turn to 5, 6, 8. Ultravision, yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
Ultravision.
Skill we get.
I'm picturing like aliens with massive eyes.
Massive eyes.
Yeah.
Picturing the things from They Live with the ultravision.
I hope this is them. They beckon you over excitedly, and you quicken your pace.
Never trust a stranger, John said.
Do you reckon this is them?
Yeah, they got big eyes.
This is like
Big thighs and big eyes.
I pictured them like this, but with less hair, to be honest.
Without the mullet, yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were bald, but never mind. Halfway there. They beckon you over excitedly, and you quicken your pace. There are 3 Sightmasters in the group, and you feel curiously at ease with them. At home, Sightmasters are stationed along the borders of Ainaland. Their tremendous powers of vision making them perfect garrison troops. But caution returns as you once more wonder why they are here in Mampang. One of the Sightmasters pulls you into the group. We recognised you as you came through the Throban door, he says. Don't you know that you're expected here, Ainalander? Since the return of the first serpent, the Archmage has been awaiting you.
The serpent has entered Ainaland.
Archmage. Is he
Archmage.
not bad?
He's the real bad guy is the Archmage of Manpang, but we've also got a note saying that the Archmage is not what he seems.
We can help disguise you. Oh, so he is bad. Here, put on this tunic. He offers you a heavy-looking coat which is held together by thick ties. Will you accept his offer and put on the tunic?
Mm-hmm.
Does your caution forbid you to accept this help, or will you attack them quickly? Should I just check my notes?
Yeah, go on then. It's either something about Sightmasters or tunics. I don't remember tunics coming up, but what if they ask you if you want sweets?
Why?
I don't know if that's like a stranger danger message, or is John referring to tunic as sweets? They do look pretty weird.
The Archmage in Mampang is not what he seems. We've got pay respect, we don't need that. In the Dark Chamber of Night, no. Beware the breath of mucolites.
No.
Eat not from the larder of Throg, and offer no gold to Valinia. So no, there is no mention of big eye boys on here.
Maybe we should accept it.
Should we pop it on? What can go wrong? If you were offered a free coat and you were probably pretty cold, you'd take it, wouldn't you?
Let me just see. What does it say about the ties on it?
It's just got some thick.
Is it gonna like strangle us or something? Right, let's put on the tunic anyway. Put on the tunic 104. Stranger danger, okay. They do look pretty strangery. I mean, they've got massive eyes and they look like Beetlejuice when he's a big snake. 104. Oh, that is showing up all the time.
That's weird.
The icon I spoke about before, with like the finger click, looks like some kind of Bioshock Thanos thing. It's showing up on a few pages, so it's something to do with the Sightmasters, I guess. One of the Sightmasters takes your backpack, while the other helps you off with your own tunic and on with his. The tunic is warm and comfortable, but as a Sightmaster does up the ties, its tight fit is a little discomforting. Will you protest, asking them not to draw it so tight, or will you make some quip about having to lose some weight? Maybe the weight.
What? Make a joke?
Yeah, what were you thinking?
I was thinking the other one. I don't want to be a little bitch, but we don't know these guys, and they're getting very.
Yeah, they are tying us real tight.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
It's up to you. Do you want to roll for it?
Let's roll for it. Let's have a roll for it.
Yeah, we haven't rolled for things in a while.
Okay, so what highest number wins?
Yeah, so I'm going to go with protest.
Yep, and I'm going to go with making a joke about our weight. So we're protesting. So turn to 282.
Be nice. Should we be nice, John? I'll go with John's judgment.
Yeah, so.
And then it can be John's fault if it's bad.
Okay, then. So we're going to make a quip. 231.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might rip it off us and leave us naked in the street if we don't want to. And all the orcs.
Oh my.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Oh no. Your quip causes them to laugh loudly. You tell them that no one could possibly recognize you wearing this tunic as it's squeezing you into a totally different shape.
Ooh.
You must now look like an ogre's thigh bone. Again, this causes laughter, but the tunic is beginning to feel painful. Turn to 282.
That's the page we were going to go to anyway, wasn't it?
Oh, is it? What, by protesting?
I think so.
Fair enough.
It is indeed a tight fit, laughs the Sightmaster. Well, that is its design. What is the use of a holding jacket that does not fit snugly? The three of them laugh while you are trying to flex your arms and words have alarmed you. A holding jacket? These are used to march prisoners between the cells. Too late, you've discovered their trap.
Fuck.
Treacherous site masters have captured you. Your journey and mission end here.
No way! So the bad boys.
Yes.
Ah, well, it's easy to backtrack. We haven't gained or lost anything.
Yeah. So
Should
we
we
start
just...
back at 4. What is it? 4, 6, 7?
4, 6, 7.
Yeah. We might as well get some more info.
I'm blaming John for our death.
Before we start again. Yeah. I think that might have happened either way, but. So we found out one crowd of people who are bad.
Right. Should we then go to a different crowd, or do you want to try and be as sneaky as possible for as long as possible? I don't want to look too shady by hiding.
I feel like we should probably narrow down who the other crowds are.
Yeah, because the other option is we could go towards them and then ignore them.
Yeah.
And keep going. But let's see who this other crowd is.
Yeah. They might also get us in a straitjacket.
If lucky.
Well, they might use us instead of taking us to jail. Might be okay. It's always my.
Oh, hang on. Have I done the wrong thing here? Another creep, 109.
So is this going the other way?
Yeah. Well, these look just as weird.
Oh no.
These look just as creepy as the last boys.
I'm sure there. Is that Buffalo Bill?
Look at how long his legs
What is
are.
that?
He also has a ball sack coming out of his
It
head.
looks like he's got a massive third leg there in the middle.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
I think it's a sword. I'm more concerned with this thing coming out.
Oh, I
of
didn't
his
even
head.
see that, Bellin.
Oh, it's a feather.
Oh, and it's
And that's a sword.
sheath.
Never mind.
For what then? Okay.
As you approach the group, you can make out 3 creatures talking amongst themselves. Their shapes are familiar. They are thin, spindly types dressed in ragged clothes. When you are even closer, you can see that they have large eyes, but they are keeping their eyes closed. Oh, are these sight things as well?
No, different.
Immediately, you are on your guard.
What a hat, yes.
What a...
Phallic sorcerer. they
Maybe
call
we
it.
should build one to wear next stream.
Thumbnail for part 3.
You are on your guard. Red eyes. A warning bell rings in your mind as you remember your previous encounters with the red eyes. You try to avoid the group by a detour away from them, but one of them has noticed you and is calling you. Obviously, he is aware that you're trying to avoid them and he is mocking you. The other 2 look towards you and call you over. Will you approach as they wish, or will you ignore them and continue regardless?
Let's
of their
go
thought?
to there.
Yeah, because I'm gonna... If we don't, I'm gonna hate myself for not knowing what they're gonna do.
What have we here? Asks one of the red eyes. Korga, take my eyes. Korga was the devil demon.
Was it?
Remember the temple with the big demon?
These are the laser eye fuckers. John, have you met these guys before? Have
I
we
think
met
we
these
must have, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
What we have here, asks one of the red eyes. Korga, taking my eyes, is if this overfed oaf is a native of Manpang. Where are you from, fathead? What is your purpose here? He's the fathead. You see that thing on his helmet?
Of course I did.
What will your reply be? From Anoland, Cristanti, or Kare?
Oh, shit.
So Kare is the city port of traps.
Was that book?
2. So,
But if they were bad guys, we don't want to tell them we were from... Do we?
yeah, but if they're from there, then they might have some banter with us.
Should we do that then?
Cristanti is, I don't know where that is. Is that where Shamantanti Hills was? If you don't wish to get caught up in conversation with them, you can ignore them and continue. Should we say we're from Kare?
Yeah.
Okay, 149.
Carrie's a good place.
Maybe they're from the gambling halls.
They all exclaim in unison, "From Kare!" One of them smiles and grabs your wrist. "We are from Kare, my friend, though we left the city port 2 seasons ago."
Hey, listen.
Yeah, Howie would love you to tell what is happening there now. Tell me, is the holy man of Slang still performing his miracles? You tell him of your own experience in the chapel of Slang, and they praise your wisdom. If you really went through the test of Slang, you will know the holy man's name. Says one of the red eyes. I'm trying, but I cannot remember the great man's name myself. What is it? The other 2 look at their companion strangely, but then it dawns on them what he's trying to do. This is a test for you. What will your answer be? Was he called Korga, Salen, Vangorn, Tristan, or you do not know? I honestly cannot remember. It won't be Korga, surely.
Oh, I'm thinking, for some reason I got it in my head, so like, Korga's grace and someone's pride or something like that. It was like a rhyme or something.
Yeah. I don't remember I feel like I recognise Korga, but not Salem, Vangorn, or Tristan. What about Vangorn? Vangorn.
Korga. What did they say about Korga? Did they
say Korga take my eyes, isn't it? Like,
oh,
he must be a god, Korga, so he won't be the holy man.
yeah. Sailing.
Stalin sounds like quite a holy man name.
It was Shiva's grace. See, I remember. Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
Like oh god. So, are we getting rid of Korga then? If he's like this demonic deity, Tristan.
Stalin.
Tristan sounds the most holy manish human out of them. Vangorn sounds more like a warrior.
An evil person.
Sailing sounds like a witch or something.
Fuck.
That was it. It was the. Remember, you had to have the 4 lines of the spell to get through the gate in the end of book 2.
Yeah.
And it was Augurs, something like Korga.
Was it Korga's Pride?
Yeah, but it had like 4 written in there somewhere like that. Something like that. Okay. Right.
Korga was the only name I recognise.
Same. Should we?
What are you leaning towards? I'm leaning towards Salen, and I don't know why. Are you leaning towards Tristan?
Tristan sounds like some dude you'd find in like Holyton.
How about we check both?
Yeah. We both
if
drink.
If we're wrong, whoever's wrong drinks.
Okay, yeah.
Should we go Sailing?
Sailing first then.
Right, let's keep let's checkpoint on here.
Yeah, you read Sailing then.
Okay, so Sailing is 570. That's a very big page.
Holy man in 30 Porter Trap. Can't quite remember that.
Oh shit. The red eyes turn towards one another. As I suspected, says the one who asked the question. You're not from Carrie at all. No, he's just got a terrible memory. No, he does. He's testing it. Ooh. This imposter is asking for a seeing to. Well, let's cut some blood. Your guess at the answer has been exposed.
Okay. You're drinking, and I'm gonna try.
It's gonna be the last one we try, no matter what, isn't it?
Okay, Sailing. No, Tristan. 327. Honestly, I don't remember this holy man in there. It has been a long time for us.
It may have been on our first real playthrough though, and then we forgot on the info.
Or we cheated and just bypassed something.
We would never cheat.
What shrieks your inquisitor? What sort of name is that for a holy man in Kare? That is more like the name from the language of a wild woodmen of Avanti. A guess, a poor guess, which we are expected to believe. What shall we do with the imposter, fellows? Your choice was not a good one.
So, yeah, John says I said Korga before you'd read out the option. The only reason I thought it wasn't Korga was because the guy's already mentioned Korga to us, so surely it's not that answer. Maybe it is.
But also, maybe in there, because they've got red eyes, maybe he is holy to them.
By Korga. Well, yeah, I mean...
Should we go with the other two then? I'll go Korga, you go Tristan, or should we roll for Korga? And then whoever...
Right, what if it isn't Korga though? Should I just see what Vangorn is then?
Yeah, go on then. Just because, I mean, we've not played book 2 in... It's probably nearly 3 years.
It would just be like a bit too obvious if they've already said Korga. It is. This is an insult, screams
How goes the cheating?
Alright. Not only does this fool lie for us, but if this fellow is from Kara, then I am the Archmage himself. But the pig brain dares to name the holy man of slang as a murderer. Your guess is not... Oh, so Vangorn must be a murderer. At least we know that. So, yeah, the answer probably is Korga.
That's the only name I do remember, and I remember it being the temple. Maybe the others weren't even in that book.
I know, just with him mentioning it like a page earlier, you'd have thought it'd be a different question.
And it's Korga, take my eyes as well.
Yeah, never mind.
Then again,
I suppose that if you're paying attention, then...
Okay then, let's try Korga, 195. I haven't played these in years. How many are we talking, John? Like 10 plus?
You fucking said it was Korga. We were just testing you, John.
Exclaims the red eye. Just as I suspected, this thick-skulled impostor is not from Kare. Imagine thinking that was the holy man's name. Your attempt of trickery have been found out, turned to 12.
What?
So maybe it isn't one of them. So there's an option to say you do not know. If they're going to tell us that there's no fucking holy man. Because I don't remember there being a holy man. Okay. 3 years, maybe. Yeah, that's probably about
Which page?
hours. 357.
357? 457. You shrug your shoulders and admit that the holy man never gave his name to you. The red eyes nod their heads. He has never revealed his true name to anyone, agrees your inquisitor. It is said that slang alone knows his real identity.
I don't even know what slang is.
No, what if it's our holy man that we need? Oh no, because he's given his name as something else.
Yeah.
You breathe a sigh of relief and try to excuse yourself. You have no wish to delay things with these creatures. They can see you're impatient and they let you go with a wave. Turn to 45, so that was a waste of time.
Yeah. So, kind of,
Fair enough.
yeah. At least we found out.
We should have just been honest and said we didn't know.
But then we thought we would have got executed, but it turns out
Yeah.
the other 4 options for the ones executed.
I wonder if we get locked up or something.
Probably just get killed at some point. You have to fight them, they all take you to page 12. Should I check what page 12 was?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
You have angered the Red Eyes and given them an excuse they needed for a fight. Draw out your weapons and attack. You may attack either your weapon or a spell.
Always looking for a fight, aren't we?
Yeah.
Red eyes.
I think this is the right page. To your left, ahead is a bundle of rags in a heap on the ground. If you do wish to head towards it, turn to 233. To your right is a group of human-like creatures, and something looks familiar about their appearance. Is that the eyeball man?
Yeah, let's not go that way.
If you wish to walk a bit closer to investigate, turn to 325. If you want to ignore both of these and continue straight ahead, turn to 135.
Should we look at the pile of rags?
Yeah, there's probably some like homeless dude in there.
Everything we've approached so far, we probably shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
But maybe this rags is like
233.
third time looking.
Yeah, it's probably going to be someone with what's the word? What's the disease where your skin falls off?
Herpes.
Well, that one as well. But the leprosy.
Leprosy. What can you offer? 323.
You know.
233. That was close. Oh no.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Oh,
Oh no! Can we go back or not?
read it.
This is the heap of rags on the floor.
He's asking us for change, which we have 1 gold.
You walk towards what you take to be a bundle of rags lying on the ground, but to your surprise, your approaching footsteps bring the shape to life. You have woken up a creature of some sort, sleeping underneath the rags. A head raises itself, squinting in your direction. But
What's up, Beyond?
Hey, beyond! But without opening its eyes. A dirty, misshapen body stands up. Dirty body. A dirty, misshapen body stands up and scratches itself,
Oh,
trying to sort some order out of the rags it is dressed in. I thought I said trying to sort something out underneath the rags. Its toothless mouth grins a gummy smile as you approach, and its squeaky voice addresses you. Spare an old woman a copper piece, enough to buy a crust of bread. Bless you for helping a blind woman whose days are coming to an end.
lying.
Oh, this is the Archmage, maybe.
Cracking.
Well, it says it's not what it seems. Probably not. But a beggar, you think, and a blind one at that. Sometimes the blind can see more than a hawk-eyed sightmaster. You consider whether or not you will talk to this woman. Do you wish to toss her a gold piece and stop for a chat? Will you chat to her anyway, but not part with any gold, or will you ignore the beggar and continue across the courtyard?
Should we just give her the gold piece?
We're gonna die.
There's only 1 gold piece, so
Yeah.
we're going to die.
Yeah,
No, it's gonna fall a lot. Yeah, I know.
And we're gonna pay a whole 1 gold for it.
Yeah. Worthy trade-off. Okay.
Right? We're gonna go for
I'll
it?
give her the gold. Maybe write down 1 gold next to your stats or something.
Oh yeah. We got no provisions and 1 gold.
Yeah.
It's a money bag. Let's go for chat. 61.
You press a gold... Oh, we're touching her. We're touching her. You press a gold piece into her hand. The old woman begins to tremble. Why, this is a gold piece, she stammers. The gods be praised. Never before has anyone been so generous to poor Javine. Maybe write down
Exotic.
Javine.
How do you spell it?
Javine. A harvest of thanks on you, stranger. Javine is your friend for life. But no, I must hide my joy, for if those god-cursed mongrels who have more than their fair share of what I lack learn of my good fortune, I will surely suffer, and it is too early to seek help from my friends from Shin. We've heard Shin before somewhere.
Yeah.
No, I must keep this news a secret. I must hide. Several things... What?
There's cursed Samaritans of Shin I've written down.
Yeah. I must keep this news secret. I must hide. Several things she has said have caught your attention before she shuffles off to hide. You may question her. Will you ask her about the mongrels who have more than their fair share of what she lacks? Turn to 302. Or would you like to know more about her friends from Shin? Or will you ask her how she lost her sight?
Ooh. It's a bit personal.
What about the first one, about the mongrels?
We don't know about the mongrels yet. That could be quite useful.
Yeah.
I do want to know how she lost the sight.
Maybe the mongrels did it.
Let's ask about the mongrels.
Yeah, because...
The cursed Samaritans. So Samaritans are people that do good deeds, aren't they?
Yeah,
Oh, no, that's
she
a
might,
good
she
Samaritan.
might be one of them. So she might just tell us that her people are cursed. Or she might tell us
Yeah.
what the curse is. She might tell us about Cletus. But let's just go with... Have we started a map, haven't we? In here?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Let's ask her about the mongrels then. 302.
Ooh, I just saw it naked. 302.
Yeah.
She talks about her foes with disgust in her voice. Those hellspawn sight monsters, she spits.
I cast upgrade inventory size.
Thank you.
The magic of that is using an extra page in our notepad.
Or whatever they are called. They are as thin as saplings with the eyes the size of bomber fruits. So it's the big eyed
warning
guys,
us.
sightseeing guys. From the lands to the south they come. Why they should choose Mampang as their home is anyone's guess. I expect they've been exiled from their own lands, for they are a real mean bunch, and that's for sure. And unquestionably loyal to the Archmage, he is said to have offered them expanses of Ainaland to the south of the Shamutantes
Expanding Anus Land.
in exchange for their loyalty and their help. Fair trade. I, for one, would shed no tears if they all dropped from the fly plague, but ever since my accident they have delighted in tormenting me. Would you like to offer to rid her of her tormentors? Or will you ask her about the accident she has talked about? Or will you ask her how you best enter the keep? I mean, we're probably not in a position to be killing them, but what if she turns into something cool?
If we kill them, she might reward us.
Who's dragging a finger in his mouth?
That's very weird. Should we do that?
Should we do it?
Yeah.
Should we sacrifice
At least-
ourselves
yeah.
to help?
At least we know it'll
Javine.
be worthwhile if we do it.
Yeah, and they're dicks anyway. They tried to put us in a really tight top.
Give us the smallest tank top in the world. 27. Okay. Maybe she'll give us some tips on how to beat them. Do you want to write this page down just in case?
Yeah, go on.
302.
Yep.
Okay. Would that you could, stranger, she sighs, for my life would once again be worth living if my tormentors were dispatched to the gods. But why should you do this for me? I can make it worth your while.
Oh, yes.
No, I cannot tell you. I'm not definitely going to follow that. But why should you do this for me? I can make it worth your while, though I cannot tell you what I can offer, and no one must know
She's got to show
they are
us.
in my possession. But as far as an old impoverished woman is able, I will reward you if you'll do this for me. If you wish
Stop
to,
licking your lips.
if you wish to take up the old woman's offer, you must find the creature she refers to as her tormentors and kill all three.
Yeah.
When they are all dead, deduct 100 from the reference you are on. When you are so we would have fought normally.
Oh, shit.
Deduct 100 from the reference you are on when you are searching the bodies, and turn to this new reference to return to the beg woman. I'll leave here by turning to page 8.
Right. So she said they had big eyes and spindly legs. Is it not the red eyes that have spindly legs?
Was there 3 of each of them in the picture?
Yeah, there's 3 of both troops. Can you go to the page with the sightseer guys? Let's see how spindly their legs are. Because I don't want to take out the wrong ones and then...
Maybe you get a reward for both.
Surely not. So you've got to deduct...
100. Where are they?
Isn't it weird how you see the same images over and over again, but then when you need to find it...
Yeah.
Maybe you should write things down. Will you write things down? I just remember the red eye guys had spindly legs. And the sightseer guys had the big eyes. And she said he's got big eyes and spindly legs. So
But the other guys didn't have big eyes, did they?
No, they had... Oh, did they have big eyes? No, their eyes were shut.
So surely it's the...
Yeah, it's got to be the sightseer.
Well, that'll tell us now. So let's go back to page 8.
Oh, and they're loyal to the Archmage, which
Yes.
the sightseers are.
Just rewind the recording. Oh, you only.
You have 3 ways onwards, depending on whether or not you want to avoid the creatures within the courtyard. Ahead to your left is a group of guards whose rowdy behaviour leads you to suspect that they are off duty. If you want to head towards them, turn to 532. Ahead to your right is another group of creatures which look vaguely familiar. That'll be them. To find out more, turn to 325, or it could be red eyes.
Just check 325 and check if it's those guys.
Yeah, that's them.
Yeah?
Should we go for it?
Yeah, let's do it. So we basically found the site masters again. And they've recognised us. So we have to... How do we fight them? Did he give us a chance to?
Oh god, maybe we just have to be real hostile towards them or something.
Will you approach them or ignore them and continue walking? So let's just see what happens if we approach them, see if there's an option to fight.
Was that 325?
Yes.
So if we refuse to put the tunic on,
Yeah.
they might start fighting us to restrain us.
So we can accept their offer and put the tunic on, or caution forbid you accept their help, or will you attack them
Or
quickly?
attack them.
Yeah, let's just attack them.
We
Okay,
might take them by surprise if we do it quickly.
do it. Page 19.
Oh, they look pretty spindly.
Yeah. And weird. They look like Iron Maiden, but with eyes. You've got the whole perm mullet thing going on.
With swords drawn, the 3 sight masters are ready for battle. Will you draw your own weapon or cast a spell? So we...
Might as well fight. We got skill 12.
Yeah. Oh, if you have a hardwood spear which has been blessed by a holy man, you may try using
I
it.
had to get that from the earlier book.
Yeah. So let's use our weapon. Turn to
Yeah.
page 110.
Okay.
Battle page.
Here we go.
Oh, we haven't got any.
We will for next time. Maybe we should write down the enemies we need pictures for.
We got. No, they're people. What about zombies?
Zombies, that'll do. They do look pretty zombie-ish. Okay, yeah, maybe write down like the enemies we need pictures for next time. So the sight masters surround you and attack together. For each attack round you must choose which of the 3 you will fight and conduct your battle against this one as normal. Roll for the other's attack strength in the normal way. So essentially we have to pick one to fight and then...
But they all get a swing at us.
Yeah, so should we go with the one with the
I would say the one with highest skill first.
highest skill first?
Yeah, he's also got the lowest stamina.
Yeah.
So we want to take him out first.
Okay, so if you take this, I will take us down. So what is it, skill 7?
Yeah, 7 and 4.
Nice. So you only need 2 attacks on them, to be honest, so that's alright.
Yeah, and if they do get hit, we can roll our chainmail dice. We need to remember that.
Yes, we do. So for anyone who's just tuned in, we have a chainmail piece of armor on, and every time we take a hit, instead of taking 2 damage, we can roll, is it a 5 or a 6? If we get a 5 or a 6, we can only take 1 damage point off instead, because our armor deflects it. Okay, our roll.
Ready? What are we on? 12.
19.
19.
So That is a draw at best because there's a 7.
Yep.
7 plus 12, so...
Yeah, okay.
So, Sightmaster number 1 is down to...
Oh, do we roll for the other 2 first? No, let's take this off and then roll to see if they hit.
So this is the enemy's...
What did we roll?
19.
19.
So it's... Are they both on 7?
Oh, they're both on skill 6.
So...
It's a draw at best, so they won't hurt us anyway.
6 plus 12 is 18. So they can't hit us, can they?
No, so we're fine. So we're going on to our go.
Yeah, okay, so let's roll again for us.
Oh, does that count?
It does. 18.
20.
20, so that's unstoppable, isn't it?
Yes, for all of them. So he's dead.
Number 1 is down.
We're down to second Sightmaster, skill 6, stamina 4.
Okay, so what is the maximum that they can get? 18? 6 plus 12, 18.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Well. Yeah, okay, nice.
So, Sightmaster number 2 is down to 2 HP. And so, yeah, they can't, none of them could have beat us, could they?
No.
So it's our roll again.
Oh. Whoa, can you see that? No. What was it?
I don't know, it was extra 1. So 7 plus 12, 19. So they can't beat us. So that's the second one, right?
Yep.
So this one's on 4, 6, 4?
6, 5.
5. Okay. So,
Last one.
yeah, so we can attack this guy. So he can get a 18 at best. 18 for us. So there we go. He's down
but
to
we've
3.
got to get 3 hits on this guy.
Yeah. These guys aren't tough. I thought they'd be solid.
No, not when there's 3 of them.
Okay, here we go. 15,
17.
17 for us.
You can get that.
Uh-oh, 12. Oh, 18.
Yeah! Oh no, we need to roll dice. A 5 or a 6.
Yes,
You do it.
so I'll do this. So we're basically rolling to see how much damage we take. So if we get 5 or 6, it's only 1 HP. Yes!
Oh, you legend.
So that's us down to 9.
But you're gonna accidentally put 19 in.
No. Great combat music. Thanks, John. No idea what it sounds like. Because
we can't actually hear it.
we can't listen to it while we play, unfortunately. Okay, I'll roll.
17.
17 again.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dead. Oh no, he's not dead. He's hanging on.
1 HP for this dude. The last of the Sightmasters. Here we go again.
Nineteen. Yes, he's dead.
There we go.
So.
So we need to continue reading, I guess, until we search the bodies.
Oh god, we didn't finish reading the page. Oh, we did. If you defeat the Sightmasters, turn 340.
It's like Final Fantasy, but more Western than Japanese art.
Ooh.
We'll have to listen to it back. We got Mordor going on. We got Final Fantasy going on. Do you like the Final Fantasy games, John?
Your first concern is that the battle may have attracted the attention of the other creatures in the courtyard. You look around, some interest has been aroused, but skirmishes such as these are commonplace in Mampang.
Nice.
The inhabitants of the courtyard resume their activities. You search through the pockets of the Sightmasters and find their ill-gotten gains. 20 gold pieces!
Yes. Worth it.
Plus your own 3 if you handed them over. We didn't hand any over. One of them carries a backpack, and in it you find 2 pouches. One containing sand, and the other containing a vial of glue, which we need for spells.
Nice.
So we got sand times 2.
No, we used it on the serpent, remember?
Should we get rid of the orange powder? I know we don't have to get rid of anything. No, let's hang on.
Let's do it, because apparently someone commented that the orange powder in their book was actually yellow powder.
Yeah.
So maybe we should just put yellow powder to 2, and then we can have an extra.
We could put orange/yellow powder times 2. We'll remember.
Yeah,
maybe.
we'll remember that. So then we're going to turn the orange powder to...
Sand. And then we've got glue. Oh, it gets better!
It gets better. Am I going to need more inventory
No.
space?
The backpack also contains enough provisions for 3 meals. But we can't eat at the moment, can we? We can't get our stamina up.
Oh, Kirsten, we've got all this good stuff.
I know.
Right, what was the... What did... Violet glue?
Oh, Lord.
What?
There's another backpack space. But maybe we should shove this one on.
Why?
A glint of green on one of their fingers reveals a ring of green metal.
What was that for again?
Fuck. A spell. It was for... Oh, was it like teleporting through things?
I'm not sure, but it might have
I
been.
feel like we mentioned something last part and we needed a green metal ring for it.
Is it kin or something like that?
I remember turning to Paige and saying, oh, we need a green metal ring for that.
Okay, oh well.
Most of these possessions have no doubt come from the hoodwinked travellers. Turn to 135.
So now we need to turn to... So wait there, so
Minus 100.
was that it then? The green ring?
Yes, that's it.
So we've got a green ring and a green wig. Okay.
Are you writing the green ring down or not?
I'd have to make a new item for it.
Yeah, but I'm going to forget.
I haven't got space for it.
You can put it on the green wig. Or you could put green wig and ring if it'll fit on. You budge your stand up. I feel like we're a vision in green.
There we go. Green
Wig ring.
wig ring. It's... Put it this way, I did everything in Final Fantasy VII, including both weapons and all track logs. Oh, awesome, John. I recently played Crisis Core and I've never played the remake yet, and I can't wait to play it.
I've never played 7 in any form.
You should do
Which
it.
is
Good.
insulting. Okay, so did we deduct
100
100 off 340?
Is
So
that the
it's
page from
240.
looking through their body?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yes.
Try 240.
Well, that was successful. But
Yeah.
we're probably going to lose all this
But
when we
who
die.
cares?
Yeah, I know.
Maybe she's the holy man.
We're going to need to figure out what items we had at the beginning of the game as well.
Yeah, we'll just have to start it from
Yeah. Remembering your promise to Javine, you look around for the beggar woman. She's moved across the courtyard towards the large double gate at the far side. You gather up some evidence from the bodies to substantiate your claim and run over to her. She's overjoyed at your news. Small tears force themselves through her closed eyelids. You do not know what it will mean to me to have been freed from these tormentors, she sobs. You've made an old woman very happy, and for this you must be rewarded. Take the pendant.
Sorry.
I knew there was something else. Take this pendant. Although it has done little for me, it is blessed with luck. When you first put the pendant on, you can increase your initial luck score by 1
We've got one of them already.
and restore your luck to this new level.
We literally have from Fenestra
Have we used it?
Gate. We haven't used it.
So we got 2 then?
We've got 2 lucky charms.
Already? Or now?
No, we brought over from last book a whistle, a lucky charm, which takes our luck back up to 11, which is the initial. And yeah, this is our second lucky charm.
This gives us a new initial score though.
Does it?
Yeah. So we might as well wait till we've used up a fair amount of luck points and then use it. So
okay.
write it down. Just put luck pendant plus initial score, and it takes you back to it as well.
What is it? Plus 1 initial score.
Yes, and restores it. I didn't like the remake much. It bulked out the boring, repetitive stuff instead of actual kind of. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, but in the long run, when the whole thing comes out, you should have a very massive game of. Hopefully, it has everything in it. So she continues, and I will also offer advice. Ahead of you is one of the Throban doors. Do not attempt to open it without discovering the password. Would that I knew it, I could tell you, but alas, I do not. The password is known by Valinia, right? Valinia is one of the people we've got written down there.
We've already got it off him. This is when he says, oh no, that was Libra, wasn't it? Because I've written down, when we're ready to use a secret password, deduct 92 from the reference.
Yeah, we
That's
don't know.
with escape,
Yeah, so
okay.
what have we got written down about Valinia?
Valinia? When was it?
It's from the serpents.
Oh. Offer no gold to Valinia.
Okay, so There's still a lot to go. So maybe write down Valinian knows password to the Throban door.
Yeah.
But to reach him, you must first pass by Mucilagitis, which is also one of the things in there.
Yeah.
Take care with them. She also gives you a small pouch. Looking inside, you find a small stoppered flask made of shiny metal. This flask, says Javine, contains a few drops of holy water from the Tinpang River. So write that as well.
Flask of holy water.
From Tinpang River.
How do you spell Ting Pang?
Tin and then P-A-N-G.
Yeah.
Its healing properties are well known. I have no use for it. It can do nothing for my curse, but you may find it useful. You thank Javine and continue towards the door.
Will
Turn
it
to
help
135.
our curse?
I doubt it.
Can we
Not yet.
sprinkle a bit on just in case? Because I would.
No. Right then, so 135. Oh man, I hope we get the cure because then we might not have to start this again for a while.
So where's she told us to go?
We're going
Pass by
towards
the
the door.
mucolytics. What did we write down about mucolytics?
Something about don't drink his grog or something like that. I don't know.
No, that's the frog. Beware of the breath of mucolytics.
Okay.
10 to 135. Oh, we're doing so well, but we're cursed. You're approaching the far side of the courtyard. 2 large wooden doors loom upwards, and to progress into the keep, you will have to pass through them. A few yards in front of the doors, a peculiar shaped metal post as tall as 2 men has been driven into a mound of earth. To the left is nothing. To the right, a small wooden door is set into the wall. Will you step up to the double doors and see whether you'll be able to get through? No, we don't want to do that. Do you want to investigate the metal pole? Or will you walk over to the door in the corner of the wall?
What's the metal pole?
Peculiar shaped, so there's a big metal post as tall as 2 men just in a mound of earth in the ground in front of the double doors. It's a big strip of pole.
Is it worth looking at or not? Should we not?
Maybe we should. What if that's mucolytics or something? Or should we go to the door?
Checkpoint.
Yeah, go on. Let's checkpoint it.
Checkpoint and check the metal pole.
There's the door, double doors.
Yep.
This is the metal pole, and it's in like a mound. And then to the right, a small wooden door is set into a wall. So here's a wall with a little door in it.
Right, so let's try investigating the pole, 502.
Grind that pole, Sean.
And we're going to be all over it. The pole is covered with ornate markings. All manners of faces and symbols are cast into it. Your eyes widen as you see at the base of the pole 2 swords and an axe.
And some strip of shoes.
Yeah. These may be useful weapons, but there is something strange about the way they are lying. Although arranged around the foot of the pole, they are leaning naturally as if they were glued to it. Will you step forward to investigate the weapons? Will you ignore them and instead head for the wooden double doors? Or will you cast a spell?
I don't really want to cast a spell because I just feel like this is going to be a trap. And if we cast a spell, we're going to use stamina, which we can't recover.
Yeah.
So maybe we saved a pole for next time if we're in a better position.
Write it down.
You really want to look at the pole?
No, I'm with you on this, but the pole is covered with oil.
That is something quite different. Something you see every day.
Maybe just write so like
spell, trap, spell.
Yeah, question mark. Then we'll know not to do it or what to do. Right, so ignore them and instead. So ignore them and then head for the wooden double doors. Or is it the wooden? Oh, the wooden double doors is on the right, isn't it?
Yeah, we want to go over here to the little wooden door.
That is the wooden double doors.
No,
that's the only other option we've got. No, it might take us back. So 397. If we do 397, it might tell you to go to the door, stone door or whatever it is.
If we have to go back, maybe we should try the pole.
Yeah. Was it
Oh,
397?
here we go. Yeah, 397. You continue and reach the wall of the courtyard, stopping in front of the two large double doors. Another creature is shuffling along the wall from the right hand.
Can you imagine Admiral Akbar playing these games? It's a trap every 5 minutes. Yeah.
Stopping in front of the two large doors.
As it falls down a trap door into a spike pit.
Another creature is shuffling along the wall from the right-hand corner of the courtyard. It is a slow, bulky creature with dark, rubbery skin. As it is the size of a bear, you decide to hold back to see what it will do at the gate before approaching. You watch it press its mouth close to the handle.
Mucilagics.
Yeah, then grasp and turn the handle. The right-hand door opens and it steps through. Now you must decide what to do. Will you copy the creature, pressing your mouth to the door? No. Will you leave the door and instead try the following right-hand wall into the corner of the courtyard? Or will you cast a spell? So we could cast a spell, but I really don't want to use... A, it's stamina, and B, we've got a roll for the spell, because the curse doesn't let you pick whatever spell you want to use. So...
Should we just avoid it then?
I mean, we can probably get to the little door by going to 519.
You think?
Well, it says to investigate the wall, which has that little door in it, so hopefully... Yeah, the following right-hand wall, which has the door on it.
Oh, so that wasn't the door then?
No, this is the double doors. We're watching them go through.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. So,
yeah, so 519?
So the door on the right, yeah.
Yeah, well, hopefully. We're investigating the wall which the door is in.
You follow the wall along the corner of the courtyard. A small wooden door is set in the wall and you open it carefully. Suddenly the door swings wide open. A short, stocky creature stands in the doorway and demands to know your business. Well, he asks, what do you want in here? Come to torment the mucilagics? Mucilagics? I expect. Come on then, what's your courage? I won't bite, though there on the left. Hurry up. You tell him you have no intention of tormenting the mucilagics. He raises an eyebrow. No? Then what in Frost's name do you want here? You can't be wanting to meet the spiny ones. What do you want? Inside a small room with two doorways, will you tell him that you want to pass through the door on the left, or you demand that he stand aside and let you pass through the door on the right? So he's probably guarding the one on the right, isn't he?
Yeah.
But we need to go past the mucilagics to get to where we need to go.
Yeah. Do we demand, or...
It's either
Should
go...
we just demand the door on the right? Because I feel like the door on the left is a waste of time.
We need to go... We know where we need to go, so maybe we should try that.
Yeah, I'll put left and right door. And I'll put Muka.
Well, we don't know yet, but...
Question mark. I can't read that anyway.
Door on the right, 221. Bloody dwarfs, I know. I'm gonna throw them in the pit.
What pit?
The pit with the mucilagics, or the rancor, or whatever it is.
Oh, the little creature stands aside and you open the door. It leads down a short passageway to a door at the far end. This door is locked. If you wish to break down the door, turn to 53. If you want to try a spell, choose one. We can't choose one. If you'd rather not go this way, you may turn back, tell the little creature you've taken the wrong door, and go through the other one.
Maybe write that down as well on the map, that there's another door at the end of the hallway or something.
Yeah, so we've gone right. Door there, door there. We've gone down here, there's a door here.
So the spells are Raz, Yap, Dop, which is don't open.
Which is unlock, basically.
Yeah. So, should we just try and break the door in? We'll probably lose stamina breaking it in.
Punch him. He's not stopped us going past, to be fair on him. He's sort of just let us.
Because he knows what's inside. Yeah, okay. Let's try and break it down. We're going to lose stamina doing this. Maybe it's a luck roll.
I'd rather lose a couple of stamina from getting hurt than use potentially 4 or 5 stamina on a spell.
Roll 2 dice. If the total roll is less than or equal to your skill score, which is 12, the door will burst open, turn to 112. If the roll is higher than your skill, the door holds firm. Each time you try the door, you must deduct 1 stamina point for bruises. You may keep trying until you open the door or give up at any stage. Go back to the entrance room and try the other door, explaining you've made a mistake. So we've got through because we've got 12 skill, so 112. Dop is door open. Oh yeah. I think we memorized it as don't open.
We stupidly memorized it as don't open, but inside we know it's open. Oh, each time you try the door, including a successful attempt, you must deduct 1 stamina point.
Oh, so we lose 1 for it?
Oh, I don't know actually. No, on that first one it says if the total roll is less than or equal to your skill, the door will burst open.
Yeah, do that then.
Yeah, so I think first time you can just get through. You fly forwards headlong into blackness. You land on a hard floor lined with straw and look around. It's pitch black and you can see nothing, but an ominous sound puts you on your guard. From one of the corners of the room you can hear shuffling and scraping as though someone were dragging a bundle of twigs across the floor. That's
Bones.
creepy. Will you arm yourself, if you can, and turn to 15, or will you cast a spell? So the spells are outdoors. Does that make them sleepy? Or does that make a dozen of you? I can't
Confused.
remember.
No, that's 6.
Oh yeah, 6 makes
Rock
6 a year.
is the rock spell, which you use stone dust, which we do have, to be fair. Law controls things. And what's the last one?
Kid.
Kid. I don't know
Can't
what
remember
that does.
Kid.
Cool Resi t-shirt, Sean. Thank you. Yeah, we love Resident Evil.
So, should we
It's the dog, obviously.
arm yourself if you can and turn to 15?
Yeah, a warrior's got to be able to get through it. We just need to remember to avoid its breath somehow.
This might not be... Oh, this will be him.
And 10 to 15, yeah. Write down 112.
112.
Yeah. 15. You stand up in the room with your weapon at the ready. The shuffling sound is moving towards the door and your skin chills as a dark, bulky shape silhouetted in the doorway. Whatever it is blocking the door. The next sound is a pinging noise like the twang of a bowstring. And the next sound is a scream. Twang. And the next sound is a scream, your own, for someone has pierced your arm. You grasp hold of the shaft and draw it from your flesh. The shaft is not an arrow, as you first expected, but a spine, like the spine of a giant porcupine. Another ping is followed by the scream of another spine pierces your leg.
Oh no.
The last ping comes from a more accurate shot, its aim is true. The spine has passed through your throat. Your scream is more of a gurgle, your mission is ended.
We weren't meant to go through
Well, we're
that
going to
door.
have to use a spell on the thing.
Should,
Right, let's drink.
what do you want to do here then? Do you want to backtrack and use a spell, or do you want to...
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we might as well figure out if this is the mucilitis thing, because if it is, we need to get past it.
This is gonna be a lot of drinking to get the right spell.
Yeah, because we're cursed, we have to roll a 6 to even choose. But if we keep getting different ones, we might as well see what it is anyway.
So if you could use one, what would you
so
pick?
it's a porcupine spiky, so it's got quite a lot of accuracy.
I'd either say doors or 6, maybe.
Right, start again from the first book in the series.
Imagine some hardcore people will actually play like
Yeah,
that.
no way. Definitely not on stream. But imagine that one satisfying run. Of
Yeah,
all
but
4
how many
books.
years would it take you to get to that point?
To get the perfect run, a lot. Right, rock. So we can control it.
You know what? Let's roll a dice and just go with it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, yeah, go on, you can hold the page then. Right then, so is it 2 dice or 1 dice? 1 dice in it.
Yeah, 1 dice.
If it's
So,
a 6, we get to choose.
yeah.
5.
5, we're using Kid. If we have what we need for Kid.
Not a live stream, just with edits.
I tell you what, because we don't actually know what Kid is, should we ignore that one and drink through it? Because I don't think it's fair that we're going to a random spell that we actually don't know what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Unless it comes to be is the last option.
If we have to, we will.
Yeah.
But I just think it's a little bit
Yeah, okay.
too far that.
We do know the rest of the spells.
So let's roll a go.
Okay, so do you want to roll this one?
It's gonna be the same again, isn't it? 2. 6. 5, 9, 4.
So we know that one. We don't need 9 for that one. That creates a duplicate of 6 of us, so that might work.
Yeah, you'd be aiming at
You might run
all
out
of
of
us.
porcupine spines, but I doubt it. 5, 9, 4. I'll drink. I'm on strong cider.
Oh, what a
Nice.
cider, John.
Gotta be flavoured. I can't drink
live
the.
stream, just for the edit.
Deduct 2 stamina points. You cast your spell, and 5 identical images of yourself appear around you. Roll 1 die. The result is a 6. Turn to 5, 3, 3. Otherwise, turn to 5, 8, 3.
Oh god, keep fingers on pages.
Yeah,
So
okay. Do you want to roll it while I've got this on there?
yeah, right. So it's this new dice.
Yeah.
It's a 5.
Otherwise turn to 583, so I'll look at that. The scraping noise stops and then swishes this way and that. Suddenly you hear a ping and something flashes through the air. You cannot make out what happened as it's too dark for you to see. But one thing is for certain, you are in danger in this room. You decide to head for the door, covered by the illusion of your 5 doubles. You reach the door safely, although another 2 similar sounds warn you that something is shooting at you. You close the door behind you, walk back through the entrance room and try the other door.
So do we not gain anything from this door? John can't remember, but it's 6.8%.
Oh,
You can't even remember what you're drinking.
on a Wednesday evening.
Cool night, John.
What should we do? Should we try and roll a 6?
I feel like that'll be bad though, won't it?
It's probably your only way of doing it, I think.
Surely not. 6, you probably die. It probably aims and hits you in the face or something.
Should we try and get it anyway? Because we'll never know if this is what it is worth.
Let's try it.
Okay, so if you hold these 2 pages.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to try and roll a 6. 3. Drink for that.
Do you want me to roll as well?
Yeah.
Not really fair watching you sitting. Oh, if it's 6 tomorrow, nice, John.
You can have a lie in there.
4. Yeah, we'll both be
6.
Yeah, we'll both be starting work at 6 tomorrow.
Yeah. What's that? 4:30? Wake up?
So,
So we've got the 6.
where was that at though? Where are we on this page? Oh, 5 doubles. If your result is a 6, turn to 533.
Okay, let's see what happens there.
I reckon we die.
Probably. Well, at least we'll know.
Hoping that whatever is in the room will be unable to discern the real you, you draw your weapon out in case it's hostile.
Alright, that's
Will your
death.
trick work? No, so that is death.
I think. Let me just check. We've got so many pages held right now.
This is not cheating.
Well, who was it? Someone had like a 5-finger bookmark or something like that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so you die. So,
Okay.
So we're going to be going back to this page and trying something else.
Yes.
So we need to basically roll until we try another one. So
Let me take it.
I'll roll this one because you rolled 6,
Okay.
didn't you?
No, you rolled 6.
Did I?
Yeah.
You roll it.
So
No, I mean you rolled the 6 spell.
Oh, yes, yeah. Okay,
Okay,
so you
so-
get some.
What have we used? Just 6.
It's just 6.
That's what Ian calls it. Oh, is it? 4.
Law.
Law. I don't think we need anything for law, but maybe we do. What? We'll see. So we don't need that anymore, do we?
I don't think you use anything for law, but I think it takes
4
a lot of
stamina,
stamina,
actually. 7,
yeah,
8,
which
3.
will suck balls if we have to lose that.
You saw a kid on the bus doing it. Oh, right.
783. It's a 700 pages.
Good.
You gone past it.
783. Deduct 4 stamina points. Unsure of what you are facing in this room, you decide to try a powerful spell. As it takes effect, the shuffling stops. You approach the general direction of the shuffling noise, but in the blackness you bump into a prickly bush. Or was it a bush at all? Whatever it was, you are now bleeding and must deduct 2 more stamina points. Rather than wait around, you leave the room. So yeah, let's not do that.
What? So this is a shitty room. We
There'll be a
shouldn't
way
in
through it.
I
There'll be a
don't
way
think there
through it.
will.
We might as well find out. We've got stone dust, so let's try and roll a
But
3.
we literally just like. Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah? You want to roll for us then?
So I need to get
6
a
or a 3?
3, a 6, or a 1.
Yeah. 2, we've already had that, so you drink. I will make a roll, and I'll try and get a 3. Both got a 2. I think all 6 basic spells cost 6 and 4 stamina, yeah. For 1, so we've not had
nice.
that, so I'll try that. Nos,
That's
6,
this
8, 2.
sleepy one, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what the item is, but we've probably got it, knowing what we've got.
I hope so. If not, you've got to drink again.
Yeah. Deduct 2 stamina points. You cast your spell hopelessly in the dark. Unable to focus on any particular target. Has no effect. Draw your weapon. So I will drink, and we got to get that 3. If not, and then if it comes to it, we'll have to try Kid. But we know we have the option to leave the room if we're desperate.
I don't think this is the right way to go.
We mentioned that with a door ahead, doesn't it?
1.
Okay, here we go. 6.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to use rock.
Yeah.
6, 7, 2. Deduct 1 stamina point. Whether or not you have the stone dust necessary for the spell, it will do you no good. You have no opponent to cast a spell on, knowing that you can see it anyway. You decide against it and draw your weapon. So, right.
You've got to get a 5 or a 6, then, haven't we?
Yes.
Extinguish all options.
Yeah, we got to try Kid.
Even though we don't know what it is.
No.
It's going to be a big fat drink.
Oh, now we both get 3s.
We both got 2s last time.
Yeah. Let's try and get that 5. Come on. Oh.
Come on. Yes!
Nice.
Okay.
So we're going to use Kid. 6, 4, 4.
Last option.
Yeah. We've got to see all the options out.
Deduct 1 stamina point. Whether or not you have the bracelet of bone, which this spell requires, it will do you no good. You are guessing at whether your unseen companion even has a mind to be susceptible to your illusion. To play it safe, you decide to draw out your weapon.
Right, so which of those was the least stamina consuming?
I think we just go out and big fat cheat.
Yeah, back to page 18.
Was it 18?
Yeah, so none of them worked, did they?
No, so we don't go in door to
Unless
the
we
right.
have the stone bracelet. Maybe write stone bones bracelet.
No, it says whether you've got it or not. It doesn't work.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It says it'll do you no good.
Okay, yeah.
So we don't want to go in that right hand door. Death.
That.
Excuse me.
Okay,
Big fat cheat.
definitely big.
Yeah, but we drunk for it. On a school night.
So this is after we've told him that we went in the wrong door, basically.
Okay. Off you go then, he says, stepping aside to allow you into the room. You walk over to the left and open the door. There is a short passageway which ends at another door, and you open this one next. So we've gone
To the left and then into
through there, through there.
Mm-hmm.
There is a short passageway which ends at another door, and you open this one next. The room inside is a disgusting scene. Broken wood, weapons, bones, and glass are scattered around the floor, and thick slime lies everywhere.
It's got to be the mucilitis.
It's gotta
isn't it?
be. Plumped in one corner is a bulky creature with blubbery skin. Its head is hideous, with a short trunk-like snout in the middle of its face. Your arrival has startled it, and it climbs slowly to its feet. 2 doors lead from the room, one directly opposite and the other in the wall to your left. The creature is now standing on its feet. It is the size of a bear and is holding one
Do you
hand.
reckon that's the thing that came in
But
earlier?
we just saw it going out there, though, haven't we? It's got blubbery skin, though.
But you could go in this room before you saw him at that
Yeah.
door.
The creature is now standing on its feet. It is the size of a bear and it is holding one hand up to its ear as if trying to hear what you are saying. But so far you have said nothing. Will you ignore it and rush towards one of the other doors, or will you pause and talk to it? So it's really hard.
It's like an elephant covered in gunk.
It looks like a bear elephant covered in slime. Stroke him.
See, we can
If that
try
was
and
an
talk
option.
to him, but we have to be beware of his
His breath.
breath. So if he asks us to get closer, Clarice style, then I think we might have to just run away.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a 50-50 chance of going through the right door.
Yeah.
And Thingy said we had to get past him, which is probably straight on, but...
Yeah.
So we can... There's a door here, and then where's the other door?
There's only one of those.
And the other is in the wall to your left. There's a door here and
Yeah.
there's a door. I'm guessing he's
He's
like
in the middle.
here. Yeah.
Should we pause and talk to it?
Yeah, let's chat to him. Why
Let's
not?
find out.
What's the page you're on then?
18. Because we've got to find out if it is the mucilitis in the first place, haven't we? 418. Oh, chess game.
Yeah.
You hold up your hand and offer a word of greeting. The creature strains hard, pushing its ear with its hand. It seems not to be able to hear you. You shout the same message and it stops. From its expression, you would assume it has heard you, but this creature must be either very deaf or very stupid. For your greeting was almost a bellow. A sound comes from its throat. You cock your head to one side, and that sounded like a sentence rather than an animal sound. The effect is immediate. If this creature is capable of speaking, you cannot help but sympathize with it being locked inside such a grotesque body. Again, the faint sound comes from its mouth, but it is still too faint for you to hear. The emotions that you would like to whisper in its ear.
No.
You'd like to come closer to give you its message, turn to 386, or will you warn it to keep its distance while you cross the room, turn to 515.
Warn it.
We know that
We can't use a spell, John. It's basically go and talk to it, but we know not to get close to it, or tell it to stay away, and then try and get to the door, which I think we should do.
let's try and run away then in case it stinks us out.
Yeah, but I feel sorry for him.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's run away. 515. Yep, there's no spells on this page, John.
Somebody's gone out these pages.
What is going on?
Somebody's
Our
like
pages-
wrecked this
yeah,
book.
it's like weird marks in our book, like
Yeah.
cat's been scratching it.
Just this 2 pages though.
You know.
Must have got frustrated this bit and been
That
like,
cat is long deceased by now as well, unfortunately.
oh,
This book is an 80s book.
will you warn it to keep its distance while you cross the room? 515.
You're gonna die, oh no.
Oh. Oh no, as you step forwards, the creature lumbers towards you. It is not impressed with your manners and swipes at you with a large, blubbery arm. Will you draw your sword and attack it, or will you cast a spell? So the spells are Kin, Dim, Doz, Rap, or Niff. So
We know it's a
Niff is
stupid
nose
creature.
plugs,
Yeah.
but they may not have an effect. But then it may protect us from it if we put the nose plugs in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know it's pretty stupid, so Doz would probably, or Dim would probably
Dim.
work.
Kin, I'm not sure what Kin does. Yap talks to
Yep,
animals, isn't it?
Yeah,
Is-
animals.
is
Rap
rat
talks to
creatures then?
goblins. It's just goblins, I think. Or maybe it is goblin type creatures. But
Rap.
no, really?
John says rap.
But we've already tried to talk to it.
No, we haven't. Yeah, but we couldn't understand it.
Oh, I see.
So maybe this will work.
Should we just roll and see what we get?
We need to roll a 6 anyway to choose that. So
Yeah, let's roll.
are we going to actually go down each of the choices if we roll differently then?
If unless it's 1,
Yeah.
I think so, because I can see Dim working. Maybe not Doz, but Rap and Niff might work as well.
It's got to be. Okay. All right then. Let's try. 1. So we can't do
That's
that.
the only
so-
one we didn't want.
Yeah. So are you want to roll?
It's gonna be 1. 2, which is Dim.
Should we try dim?
Well, we've got to. haven't we? Deduct 2 stamina points. You cast your spell at the creature. At first, you can notice no difference in its actions, but eventually you realize that it's not coordinating its movements properly. The Great Hulk is acting as though it is thoroughly confused. It shuffles towards the corner, throwing its long snout into the air as if trying to flail the ceiling. You decide to use the opportunity to try and sneak past, but suddenly it springs to life and an arm crashes into your chest. Lose 1 stamina point. I'm not liking where that's
We're
going.
going to have to fight it, I think we do that. So I think we should go back, just purely because I feel like if we can use rap, we might get some information out of it that might be handy later on.
Yeah,
So I guess we're going back down the dice roll situation, okay?
here we go.
5. Rap?
No, it's not.
No, Niff. Should we try Niff?
You can try Niff.
665. Deduct 1 stamina point, you cast your spell and wait. A horrendous stink fills the room. You have any nose plugs with you? If so, you must put them on quickly or you will be affected. If you don't have any nose plugs, then you are affected by the spell. which makes you vomit violently, deduct 3 stamina points. But whatever you think of the smell, the creature's reaction is worse. Unable to avoid the stench, the creature has fallen to the ground in the corner of the room and seems to be having a fit of some sort. Its convulsions finally stop and it settles back motionless. It is dead. Turns to 4-3-3.
Do you reckon that's the option we go down?
It's definitely an option to get past it, but I really feel like we should try and talk to it.
Okay.
I mean, we are running out of booze, but I think we should try.
We've got 10 minutes.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on then. So we need to roll a 4, right?
A 4 or a 6?
I'll drink for that successful roll anyway. Yeah, it might even be a good guy.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get rat.
Nice.
Is that it?
You got it.
You.
780.
780. I hope this works.
So we now put on our green wig, approach the mucilitis and speak to it.
Deduct 1 stamina point. Do you have a green head wig with you? If not, your spell will not work.
Why do you have to roll, John? Because of our curse that we have put on us. We're not allowed to choose a spell. We have to roll a 6 to choose the spell. If we don't get a 6, we have to pick whatever number we roll.
Yeah, so the way the spells are laid out on the page, if you rolled a 1, you basically have to go with the first one. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
And then if you get a 6, you actually get to pick the spell.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense if you don't show the book, I guess.
Yeah. What did we go for this one? Deduct 1 stamina point. If you have a green head wig, you may place it on your head and cast your spell. To try to talk to the blubbering Hulk. Recognizing something of your message, it cocks its head to one side and stares at you intently. Turn to 386. Keep your finger on there and
This
go
page?
386. I would do, just in case this doesn't
It's this
work.
one, isn't it?
386. Yeah.
The creature steps slowly forwards, holding up its hands as if to indicate that it means no harm. You stop a few feet away and turn your ear toward it to hear what it says. It speaks. You can now make out the words of its message, but as its breath as it breathes, you catch a whiff of its breath.
No!
The smell is horrendous. You cough and choke. The breath is like poison gas. In fact, the mutilatic's breath is a form of poison gas that you just had a lungful of a fatal dose. You crash to the ground dead at the creature's
That's
feet.
what we get for chatting.
But we already had the option.
Bullshit.
Earlier.
No, John, it's true. So that is what our curse does. You can't choose your spells. You've got to roll and land. I can't remember. We must have explained it in the last playthrough.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think it was. I'm sure it was from that curse anyway.
Yeah,
so we're gonna go and do. We're gonna do Nif again and use the nose plugs, right?
Yes.
So we're gonna both drink. And we're gonna drop 1 stamina point.
It says, do you have any mouthwash? Some Tic Tacs.
Yeah, just flick him in. Instead of pebbles, we can flick Tic Tacs at him. Right. So we don't lose the 3 stamina points because we used in the nose plugs. It's dead. Turn to 4-4-3.
Oh, why did we have to kill it?
So I'm guessing we get to go through one of either doors.
443.
Mm-hmm.
Before continuing, you look through the debris littering the floor of the room. A rusty sword lies in one corner. If you have no weapon, you may take it with you, so we don't need that. If you pick up the rusty sword, you have to fight with one below your skill sword score. Why would you do that?
It's weird. Unless it has a purpose.
Yeah, if you have a weapon, you may only take this sword if you will leave behind one of your other possessions. So we just leave it.
Can you use Shiva to get rid of your curse? I'm not sure we've ever had the opportunity to use Shiva. We've only got Libra, and will Libra cure the curse?
No, I think the Libra
That's
just
it.
puts all your stats back up.
We can't call Libra until we're out of manpower.
Oh yeah, we also can't call Libra, can
So
we?
we need to find the actual person who can break it, which is someone called Colitis.
Yeah. A small string of bones fashioned into a bracelet is hidden under a wooden plank. So that's the wooden bracelet we need for kin.
Yes, so remember that. You definitely couldn't
the
use
bone
that
bracelet.
on porcupine.
It's too late anyway.
You couldn't use it. You said
No, it
it's
said
useless.
regardless of whether you have it or not.
Okay, so we've now got a bone bracelet.
We're running it. Do you want me to jot them down? You can add them
Yeah,
later.
what I'm going to do next time is, guys, I'm going to make that that whole plaque, stretch it out bigger,
Longer.
and then we'll have more space for items.
So we've got a bone bracelet, and we've also got
Any gold?
it's hidden under 2 goblin teeth.
Oh, nice. We need that for Yap. No. Gob.
Gob, yeah, that's it. 2 goblin teeth and 5 gold pieces, which you find on the floor.
We're so depressed when we die from this cave.
Which way will you continue? Do you want to head through the door opposite the one you entered through, or will you try the door in the other wall?
Probably the left first.
Are you thinking to mark it off?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let me not note this down. Do we do a new checkpoint now?
Yeah.
443. So we've decided to go through the left door.
Why is 443 through that door?
No, this is inside this room.
Yeah.
Whilst after we've killed him.
We might need to draw a map down here.
Yeah, I can do it around.
What are we going to? What page?
Try the door on the other wall. 547. More.
The door is locked. You decide to leave and try the other one. 2263.
That's a no-go.
Yeah. What's the point? Then again, it's like Resident Evil.
It's because I get the point, because if you decide to go down the other door, you'll never know, and you'll be like, oh, what was in that other door?
Yeah, true. So you leave the room and step out into the passage. This is the other door. You leave the room and step out into the passageway behind the door.
Yeah.
You wonder whether the commotion will have alerted the stocky little creature who let you in, but then he remembers his words about tormenting the Mucolytics. Perhaps this sort of thing is quite a commonplace. From where you are, you can see 2 options. To your left is an empty room with no door.
Okay.
Empty, that is, except for a table and chair.
Okay.
It looks like a suitable place to rest and perhaps eat some provisions.
Ooh. Oh, no, there's no point.
Why?
We can't heal.
Oh, shit, yeah. It looks like a suitable place to rest and eat provisions, but the raised portcullis above the doorway is a little worrying, so it's like a trap.
Yeah, no, it's not going there.
Ahead is another door, which is a sign. Enter only those who will pay the price. Oh, I bet that's Valinga, who says we're not supposed to give him any gold.
Yeah,
it is, because that's where we're going next. Where will we go next? Into the empty room to rest, or ahead to try the door? Should we go
door,
ahead?
ahead.
428.
You want to carry on a bit?
Yeah, we might as well. For a little while. We made significant progress.
We're still alive. We were like completely sure we were going to die
until we rest. Oh, maybe we rested in that room. Even if we did successfully rest, it'll say if you have the curse, you are not dead.
Yeah, possibly.
Let's just stay up all night.
Yeah. You step up to the door. Your hand reaches from the inside. I didn't read that.
What?
I got distracted by this man.
I don't know what that
This
thing
is a sight. He looks like he's got a little cup of tea and some food in his hands, which is nice. You step up to the door, your hand reaches for the handle, but before you can touch it, a gruff voice calls out from inside. Inside, but do not waste...
local shop for local people.
Inside, but do not waste my time unless you carry gold. We know not to give him gold.
That's Valinga.
It will be. You step inside. The room is elegantly laid out with ornaments and drapes. Sitting behind a fine table is a large brown-skinned man wearing a turban perched on top of a large bulbous ears. He's very...
a large bulbous
bulbous ears. He's very fat. Ho ho, he laughs.
It's Santa Claus.
Stop it, I'm trying to read. What have we here? Not much finery, certainly not a merchant, perhaps a fortune hunter. Do you hide wealth under those tawdry rags? The price to enter this room is 1 gold piece. And we like our payment in advance, do we not, Hashi? Who's Hashi?
I don't think we've heard Hashi.
I've heard Hashi. He looks down and strokes a large black jaguar.
Yeah, I didn't even see that.
Oh, yeah.
On the picture of the jaguar, it's hid under his chair. Kill him, Johnson.
No. God, I'm getting right. I'm twisted. The price to enter this room is 1 gold piece, and we like our payment in advance. Do we not, Hashi? He looks down and strokes a large black jaguar, which is sitting under the table. Will you throw him 1 gold piece as he wishes in exchange for information? Will you ask his name and what he's doing here?
I think so, yeah.
Or will you tell him that he looks as though he could do with a hired sword to protect his possessions?
Should we find out if it's Villeneuve?
Yeah, let's ask his name. 42. Stroke the cat though. Yeah, he looks friendly.
My name is Villeneuve, he starts, first assistant to the Lord Treasurer of Manpang. I collect taxes and I collect gold. May I now have my gold piece? He's becoming impatient. The jaguar growls under his table. Will you give him the gold piece he's asking for,
No.
or continue to refuse him?
Continue to refuse him.
1, 3, 2.
That's our... One of our serpent rules
Yeah.
was give no gold, and it said no gold.
Yeah, those serpent hints are extremely useful.
Yeah. 1, 3, 2. God, if we played this without, we would have just given him that gold straight away.
Yeah, we got 25 gold. Just give it.
But that's the thing, because you come in after getting so much gold,
Yeah.
you'd be like, oh, it's nothing, it's 1 gold.
Yeah.
Just die now. You may have a bargain in mind that if he helps you into the inner keep, you would be willing to give him his gold piece. If you wish to do this, you will find that he is a bargaining man and you will have to strike a deal. You may offer him 1, 2, or 3 gold pieces. Choose your final offer and roll 1 dice. If you offer him 1 gold piece, you must roll a 5 or 6 for him to accept. If you offer 2 gold pieces, a roll of 3 to 6 means he will accept. If you offer 3 gold pieces, a roll of 2 to 6 means he will accept your price. If he accepts, 10 to 20. If he does not accept, or if you have no gold to offer, or if you do not wish to offer any gold anyway, 10 to 160. Should we just go 160?
Yeah.
It might actually like end up being the wrong path, but let's just follow this through.
What if Steve Jackson's trapping us here?
What if his serpent was lying?
It's possible. Offer him a sword.
In his anal hand. Gladly. We can do that rusty one we picked up earlier.
Yeah. I see we have a visitor who does not like to part with gold, or perhaps our friend has something else to offer. Will you offer him something else from your backpack? Turn to 66. Draw your weapon and leap across the table at the fat man and his jaguar. Purify or cast a spell. So the spells are dud, fake money.
Yeah, fake treasure.
Well, that's at the cost of stamina. Sap. I'm assuming that's sap's energy or something like that. Nap. Sleepy, maybe.
You're making me sleepy.
Niff is nose plugs, and far. I think far is like a tele.
So it's a fart.
Usually, it's better to give them a special item than it is to use a spell. So, should we see if we've got anything worth giving him?
I mean, yeah, the serpent says give him no gold. It said nothing. It didn't say like don't give him anything.
Yeah. So we might be able to give him a pebble. Should we turn to 66 and see what?
No, we've only got 1 pebble. We'd give him some yellow powder.
He'll be too clever for Dud. Maybe write down 160 just in case.
Have we checked menu?
Yeah. Still got a little bit of drink left. So, 66. Let's see what we can give him. He ain't getting our green wig.
What about sexual favours?
Oh yeah, let's not. There's no gold exchange. That's the issue.
Oh, Villeneuve will accept from you anything which has some sort of ornamental value. A medallion, jewel, etc. Choose something and offer it to him. He will accept it and you can then demand help in entering the inner keep. If you are unable to offer him something, turn to 276. If you have nothing to offer, return to 160. Right, so this is...
Pick up the sun jewel. Did we run out of space and did we write it down in there?
Sun jewel?
Yeah, it was one of the things that we could pick up and swap. I thought we picked up pretty much everything.
Hold this.
We got a pendant or something, or a...
Yeah, Fenestra.
No, recently I'm sure we picked up something. It was like a brass pendulum.
Where is that?
Brass pendulum.
Will that do?
It's basically like jewellery, isn't it?
What if we need it though? Can we make some jewelry out of yellow powder?
Why don't we say we'll offer him something and see if it's what it says to accept, and surely it'll say if you have these items.
I just hope we're not meant to flat out refuse and give him nothing. But I suppose we won't know till we've done it.
I'll read it anyway.
Oh, we've got a pearl ring.
That's for a spell as well, though.
Yeah, but surely the brass pendulum is for a spell.
Maybe. Should I read the page and see what he says?
Yeah.
So, all right, he agrees. I will tell you the password. You will need to pass through the Throburn doors. You stop him and demand that you must have proof that this is the right one. A quick flash of disappointment flickers over his face and you smile. You've guessed right. He would have tried to trick you. You're a shrewd one, but no doubt, he says, I will do as you say. He opens a drawer from the table and pulls out a book. Handwritten on its pages are diagrams of the courtyard and sketches of the land of the High Zaman. It's the drawings of the courtyard that take your attention. He points to a representation of double doors. Written in ink next to the doors is a meaningless word. Alara Lantara Lara.
How'd you spell it? Alara.
A-L-A-R-A.
A-L.
A-R. So it's A-L-A-R-A.
Yeah.
L-A-T.
Yeah.
A-N-A.
Yeah.
L.
Yeah. Anal. Yeah.
A-R-A.
Analara.
Yeah.
Alara Lara.
Yeah. And that, he says, is the password. Whisper it to the lock on the gate and the handle will turn. So that's going to be the one where we have to deduct something, I guess. Now, be gone and leave me in peace. You leave the miser's room, but after such an encounter, you are not feeling your most honest. You cannot resist pocketing a small pouch lying on his desk. Outside of the room, you open the pouch. Your guess was right. Inside are 10 gold pieces. Add 2 luck points for the snatch.
No way. And we get 10 gold pieces as well.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Should we go with this and drop the brass pendulum?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay then, so without using any of our luck items that we've still got, we've got a luck back up to 12. No.
But we could have given one of our luck items instead of the brass pendulum because we got 2. When are we ever going to use 2 full luck restores and Libra?
Go on then, let's use the lucky charm because the
Finestra's lucky charm.
Yeah, so just give him that instead.
Yeah, let me just cross off Finestra's lucky charm out of here.
Maybe just like put across next to it because if we die, we're gonna need it.
Oh, I'll just put brackets on it.
And that was in the last book, so.
Yeah, sorry.
So we've done that. We can only go up to luck 11 because we don't have 12.
Do we not?
No.
Because we haven't used thingy's items.
Yes. Oh shit, 114.
That'll do.
That'll take a long time to get rid of.
And another 10 gold.
Yeah. 10 to 141. I love how I didn't give us the option to not steal from him.
Because he's a knob. Oh no.
What?
You pass along the hallway and through the Mucolyptic's room. At the end of the next passageway, you can hear voices in the room beyond. You open the door. There you are. I told you, the Analander. And when you capture the dog, remember to tell your master that it was I, Rid the gnome, who gave you this information. You cursed. The little gnome has summoned guards to capture you. In his room are at least a dozen armed guards and they rush towards you. Do you have a blessed hardwood spear with you?
So is that the eyeball guys again?
If so, 10 to 17. If not, 10 to 266. We don't have a spear. We have like a weird serpent spear made out of wood. But it's not been blessed by a holy man.
That must be from book 2 then.
It's gotta be. We still haven't found the holy man to cure our curse yet though, have we? Does that mean, is this gonna be endgame?
We're dead, basically.
No!
What did we do in that last room? What were the options?
I can't remember. No, we just basically left.
No, there must have been something, because you can't just go in that room and die.
What do you mean?
There was an option before we took the gold from him.
Was there?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
What page? You got the page written down where we found the guy?
Go to 160. That's the last thing I've got written down, so... what did we use?
66 we gave him, which took us to give him the item.
Yeah.
If this is a dead end, we might have to just not give him an item.
I think there's going to be no way out. I think when we come out of this room, we're going to get... regardless.
It's just a 160, 276. 141.
Yeah, there wasn't an option. Yeah, so we are gonna die. We need to find some hard wood. And a holy man.
You won't be holy after that hard one. 266. Yeah, so 160. Let me just see if we can just not do anything. We might have to kill him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but then you'll still end up coming out of this room. Was that pole made out of wood? That would be one big staff, hardwood staff podium.
We might have to attempt to kill him. That's our only option.
I would just reckon even if we kill him. I mean,
want to do it now or next time?
Probably next time. Because if you kill him, you could probably search his drawers and find the password in the book because he's got it.
Mm-hmm.
But I still feel like when we exit this room, guards are going to come get us.
It's the only thing we can do.
Yeah,
we'll have to try that.
Try it. We may die very early at the start of the next book then.
It's probably worth just checking it now. And
Right, okay, go on then.
Okay, so instead of giving him an item, so we've still got our lucky charm right now.
Yes.
And we kind of already know what the password is.
Yes.
So you draw your weapon and leap across the table at the fat man. Oh, we've got spells to use as well.
Yeah. Let's try and kill him.
Let's try and kill him at 205. Just write 160 down.
Yeah.
So 205. Was the pole made of wood? Yeah, it was like hardwood.
It wasn't, it was metal.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was hardwood.
Was it hardwood?
Hardwood. Yeah, it was hardwood.
I thought it was metal.
It said hardwood like 3 times. I'm sure we've read 3 pages where it said hardwood. Why? Have we got a hardwood spear?
No.
Oh.
No.
Cool.
You leap across the table and grab the man by the throat. His pet snarls at you, but you threaten Valinia with his life if he does not call off the jaguar. Nervously, he does so. You demand to know how you may get through the inner keep. 10-276. Oh, I might have to give him anything anyway.
So we should have followed the serpent's thingy.
Yeah.
$276.
Yeah.
Alright, he agrees. I will tell you the password for the throwing doors. No? We might have to use a spell on him then.
Wait, what happens?
He just tells you the password again and then takes you back to
Oh, okay. At least we know we don't have to give him anything.
Yeah, so it looks like we're going to have to use a spell on him. If not, we need the spear.
This is the thing. It doesn't matter. Whether we kill him or not, or use a spell on him or not, we're going to end up with a password. It's when we leave that room, we get got by guards. It's nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
So we need to find that.
Okay, right.
Spear.
We're going to have to leave it here then, guys. If we can't do it, we'll...
Yeah, we'll probably have a little flick through, see the spells
just
do
to
get
see.
us out of the situation.
So if there is a way out of it, we will continue from this point. If not, we probably will go back to the beginning of the book, right?
Probably.
Yeah, and try and find the spear, but I don't know where we're going to find that. But yeah, this has been it for part 2. Even though it might seem like we were about to die, we've made a lot of progress and figured out a lot of things to do next time around.
We know how to get some golden provisions anyway.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll probably have to drop 80% of the things we picked up in this part, but thank you all for watching part 2. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let us know your thoughts down below in the comments section or in the live chat if you're there now, and we will see you again with part 3 very soon.